Good morning, Tara. My name is Bree from Northland Marketing. How are you doing today? I spoke with Derek yesterday, and as promised, here's your analysis. I wanted to get on here real quick, go through your site in this video to do an audit, and show you personally what's holding your website back from being in the top 3 for home remodeling CT. I'm going to jump in and start going through what we see and where we think you can get the most value. I'm going to mainly be going over 3 things you could do today to really bring value to your company and start outranking your competitors online. The first thing I want to go over is your website and what we call content. When someone searches for home remodeling CT, Google crawls the websites on the internet, searching and ranking the results. Google's looking for keywords. It's looking for what the site should be found for. When I go through your website, I see you have some great photos and a pretty nice layout, but not a whole lot of content. One thing I can tell you about Google is that they love content. They like to see a minimum of 1,500 words, and you guys have under 200 words on here. Adding that additional content with the keywords you're trying to target is going to really make a difference in you being found on Google. Now, not only do they come in and look at your site, but they're actually crawling your content. They're trying to figure out what services you offer and what areas you serve. The keywords and search terms help them to understand those things. So having them listed 10 to 15 times really ensures that Google's going to be able to find you. If we go to a search for home remodeling CT, this is called the map pack. And the top 3 listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. The websites listed below here, these are called the organics, and the same things apply. You want to be on the front page and ideally within those top 3 positions to draw the maximum amount of people to your website. Let's take a look at that first website here. We can see that it's a pretty nice website. It looks all right. And they have a good amount of content, but they don't have 1,500 words on here. So let's talk about why they were listed first. It's a paid program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put them into here so we can see what we're up against. The second thing I want to go over is UR and DR ratings. These ratings are really important and determine your placement on Google. Now, the UR rating is a trust rating, meaning how much Google trusts your website, whereas the DR rating shows how powerful they see your website. Backlinks are what generally raise these numbers, and you can see that they have 545 coming from 194 websites. 165 of those are powerful websites. Now, a backlink refers to a link that's pointing back to your website. In Google's eyes, it's kind of like a popularity contest. A good example of this would be if a blog website wrote an article about home remodeling companies, and then they listed your website URL as a company they recommended. That would be giving you 1 backlink. I also want to call attention to their organic keywords. These are keywords within their content that I was talking about before. For example, Connecticut home renovation. There's approximately 90 people Googling that every single month, and they're in roughly first place. Home remodeling CT, there's about 70 people searching for that a month. Connecticut remodeling contractors, another roughly 70 people searching for that. Stamford has 30 alone, right? Another Stamford, another 30. Fairfield, 40, right? Remodeling contractor CT, another 40. Kitchen remodeling CT, another 90, right? There's a ton of search volume for these services. Depending on what areas and what services you want to show up for, you can get a ton of people to find your website. This is really important. You want to show up for as many keywords and as high up as you can so that more people are able to find your website. The more people that find you, the more people that are going to call you, and the more people that are going to turn into clients. Let's take a look at your website's ratings. We can see your UR rating is good, it's getting up there, but your DR rating is really low. You have 69 backlinks coming from about 25 websites, and 12 of those are powerful. You have 288 organic keywords, which is good, but you're not really trying to target the correct keywords here. Right, these are all good. They have higher search volume, but the problem is that there's no location attached. So that even though this one has 350 people searching a month, it doesn't say Connecticut attached to it, right? So we can't guarantee where these people are that are finding you. So if we keep looking, it's just, you're not targeting the local words here. So let's search specifically for the Connecticut words and see what we find. Okay, so the only keyword that has CT in it is custom cabinet CT, which, okay, there's about 50 people searching for that, and you're in roughly the 5th page of Google, definitely not on the 1st page. All right, so that's not good. You want to start targeting those specific keywords to Connecticut and the high volume ones so that the people who are finding you have buyer intent. And in this video, we went over how to get yourself onto that front page. 1, through your home page and how you're going to need at least 1,500 words on there. 2, through your UR and DR ratings and how you're going to want to raise those numbers with backlinks. And backlinks, what your competition has and how to beat them out. By showing Google you have more authority. If you implemented these strategies today, you could be on the front page of Google. I hope that this was helpful for you, and I'd really appreciate hearing your feedback. Have a great day.